the day I left Apple, we had a 10-year lead over Microsoft. And in the technology business, a 10-year lead is really hard to come by. It happens, maybe a company has that once every few decades, whether it be a Xerox or an IBM with mainframes. Apple had that with the graphical user interface. And the problem at Apple was that they stopped innovating. If you look at the Mac that ships today, it's 25% different than the day I left. And that's not enough for 10 years and billions of dollars in R&D. And it wasn't that Microsoft was so brilliant or clever in copying the Mac. It's that the Mac was a sitting duck for 10 years. And that's Apple's problem, is that their differentiation evaporated. And unlike Compaq or others who play in the Intel Microsoft standard space, where Compaq only has to be 5% better than its competitors for everyone to want to buy their computers, Apple has to be 50 or 100% better. Because when you buy something that is out of the mainstream a little bit, you take a risk, and you want a much bigger reward for taking that risk. And unfortunately, that differentiation has not completely evaporated, but for the most part, it has. And that's the predicament Apple's in now. And that's why cost cutting and other things at Apple are not going to be the cure. The cure for Apple is to innovate its way out of its current predicament. And there's a lot of good people left at Apple that are capable of doing that with the proper leadership.
So